no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulldogs offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They give it to him again. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Trying play action. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much they'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Grab near the marker. It's Campbell. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
They make the stop at the 19 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Wegman. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The Aggies have enough for the 1st down.
I got to challenge my guys all throughout the week. When we get in these short yardage situations, who's the bigger man? Who's the better man? Who's going to be more physical? These are the situations we practice all week. Challenge the manhood of the offensive line, and they come through in a big way.
He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Mississippi State going up tempo. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's ball. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Campbell. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you see...
Oh, he wants it all. He makes a grab, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggies. And the extra point makes it 14-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mosley. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity?
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride at the 15. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
To the air. It's Wegman. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Campbell. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the number.
Oh, look out. There he goes. Inside the 10. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's got it. They'll get it to the 48, though, need to measure it to first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. Quickly complete.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Bulldogs are flying down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. No huddle here for the offense. Dialing up a second down pass play. Complete downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He wants to throw it again. He's got the tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's third and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He is such a dangerous weapon as a runner. It's almost as if it makes the defense tentative because they know the slightest of errors, and he's to the house.
No doubt about it. This is a guy that's going to hurt defenses throwing the football and running the ball as well, and stresses your defense in so many different ways. So this defensive coordinator now has got to find new ways to try and slow him down, contain him. You just got to get the ball out of his hands, because when he's got it, man, he can kill you.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need. He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to get it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Nice move to keep moving. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Complete out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
It's caught. Touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Trying to get to it. He's got it inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Texas A&M going quickly. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. On that last one,
and he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Starkville. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Offense in a split backfield. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Handoff from the gun. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Bullock. Oh, better look out! Afterburner's coming. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. With jet sweep pass. Give him 6. Touchdown, Bulldog.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Maryland. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Motion from the offense. They'll test the right side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Great play by the defense there. Listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously have a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To the air, it's Wegman. Gonna take a shot. Picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't...
Touchdown, Bulldogs! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. This is a great start to get back in this ball game.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. He wants to throw. Going downfield for the big play. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback will audible. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get the first through the air. Good timing on the quick out. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. The aerial assault continues. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Trying to make magic on the scramble. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Aggies! What a grab and go for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Off the play fake. Fires left. And the DB right with him to knock it away. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe, as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Owens. Touchdown, Aggies! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 45, Mississippi State.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get...
And the ball is intercepted.
Intercepted by Texas A&M. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. This guy can throw it. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just... Z on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Wegman. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defense? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Give to the running back. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back to this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offensive's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. Right back to it. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Looking to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Mississippi State! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game.
Oh, what vision. And there he goes. Here. is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Nice move to keep moving. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Comes out throwing on first down. With the catch, it's Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the short completion, it's now second down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Nice move to stay on his feet. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in fourth and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
Bulls his way forward. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And it's picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Swings it out to his running back. He stopped almost immediately. Didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Firing to the right, complete. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A&M comes back out with another first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Aggie. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another one, and and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On fourth down, looking to pass. The completion well past the sticks. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Trying to find his man on first down. The quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Mississippi State right back to the line. On second down, wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. And wings it incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
Throw falls incomplete. It leads to second down.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldog!
At 4th and goal, you're backed up a little bit after a couple bad plays, and you make the play. You needed it. You find your receiver, throw it up. He goes and gets it. What a play by this offense in a critical moment.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.